right. Let's see if that works. We're going to see if it works. Little rock star. All right, let's see if this works. I might have to call into some meetings. Actually, hopefully, is this working? Hopefully Ouchie drops by. I think Ouchie off might come. Let's see. Oh shit. The content feed, it works. All right. So let's see if I go into this. Drop some cheers in the chat. Oh, I see. Cheers don't show up. Oh, no shit. You can do that? That's cool. Dude, that's awesome. All right, well, I'm just going to continue working here. All right. Yeah, so I had this crazy idea where we would do like a, like, could we do some kind of stream kind of thing where like you have people drop in randomly. So basically I would keep the stream on almost all day. Right? And it's called the StratsCo Lounge. And you would basically have people drop in, drop out throughout the day. Think about like people like, Ouchie, Oth, they could drop in, say hello. Hopefully someone will drop in, and then what will happen is it'll have like this nice like transition thing. People will come in. Actually, I should put it like and then we can like hang out. We can read the chat. We can talk about games. We can talk about random stuff. I think it'd be pretty cool. It's a really cool system. Like you can like have these things set up, right? Where it shows like the different graphics. It's pretty cool. I'm a fan. All right. Well, I think the other thing we could do is I'm pretty sure you can do like an RTMP source. So I could actually add like OBS source to this this stage, and then you could have where like if someone was playing a game, even if it wasn't me, right? Like anyone could just stream the RTMP source to the stream. Hold on, I'm doing a work message. Docs. No, slides. Sorry, I'm trying to find something for work. I'm gonna replace this with something else. There we go. Share. Copy. Okay. What was I saying? So yeah, so I think if I can do like if I can leave the stream up, people drop in, people drop out. We could probably open it to like lounge peeps just in general. I don't think it needs to be policed more than that. I mean, also I can just like get rid of someone that drops in, but I think it's probably fine to just have people come in. I don't know, you tell me what you think, but I think people could just come in and for like, you know, a couple minutes even, and that would be fine. Because like I have to run to a meeting pretty soon, so if someone was around, I was gonna like give the reins to them. Otherwise, you know, maybe we could call it a test and come back. But if we had, let's say we had like 4 people in here, 3 people, then someone has to drop off for a meeting or something during the day, you can just be like, all right, let me just turn my camera, audio stuff off and jump into something else. And then they come back. And it's kind of like a hangout, you know? It's the StratsCo hangout, essentially. So if you want to come in, freaking come in. I think It would probably be. It would be Oth, Ouchie. Nightlife would probably join if he's around. Who else? Not many other people. Oh, it's Ouchie. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Just
Look at that technology.
Hey,
Dude, this is huge.
yeah, I just got done with the board meeting, so it's like time to hop in. Let's do it.
Yeah, I have a meeting coming up, and I'm like, mind sharing? Oh, yes. Whoops.
This is I like the restream thing. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it works pretty well. Like if people just pop in and out, I think it could be really cool.
No, absolutely.
It's like a Google Hangout, basically.
Just the constantly revolving Google Hangout.
Yeah, it's just it could be like a perpetual stream, just all the time. Just have people come in. I ran out of coffee pots.
Just running a Twitch stream going on right now. Just two random people in there just talking. I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take it.
Random ass people.
This stream is brought to you by Privacy. No, not really. But I moved to Privacy yesterday, so.
Wait, what?
Privacy, the app with where you can take a funding source like a bank or something like that, and then create virtual cards.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, how is that?
It's pretty good. So I swapped over. I ended up putting all of my subscriptions on different cards.
Okay.
And like Uber and Instacart and things like that, just slap those onto different cards with a spending limit. So basically, I know that I'm not going to spend anywhere over $20 right on Netflix. So I only put $20 on there in case something ever comes out per month. And
that's really interesting.
It's really nice because basically I don't have to use my credit card anywhere now. I can just put it to a funding source and let it do its thing.
Right. Yeah, it's like the fast mail of credit cards.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at going to Fastmail as well because 1Password, I guess, syncs in with Fastmail now.
Yeah,
as an integration, and then because I moved to 1Password yesterday, and the NordPass, it does not have an import function for NordPass, so I had to go in do a manual import and manually edit every single field essentially. But
okay,
after 375 passwords, I made it.
Oh god, that's awful.
But now my wife has we have the joint, the shared password repository. So now she's got her own section, and then also we have the shared section. So now I have like our Netflix passwords and our Disney Plus passwords for the kids. So now no one's gonna have to yell upstairs, "What's the password?"
Right.
Oh, how's the day been going?
Let's see. I feel like my camera is fucked up. It's like all washed out. Device. Oh my gosh, there's a firmware update. I gotta get that.
Get it.
I'll do it later. Yeah, so you're gonna have a password for every single thing, a credit card for every single thing,
and then a private mailbox, and I will. I think that's
an email. Yeah.
I basically got rid of using Chrome. I was using Edge for a while, and then I ended up just going to Firefox again, and pretty much gonna stay there. I think that's the best way to go about it. And then I ended up, trying. I mean, I'm not super like huge into privacy and security. It's whatever for me essentially, but anything small that I can do, kind of helps out. And honestly, the convenience of being able to cancel a card immediately, I was all about.
Yeah, I think having certainly like table stakes is probably unique password for everything.
Yep.
I think you got to do that.
Yeah, which I actually just went back through because, one password's got that watchtower part, and they're like, "Here's your
Right.
score," and then it has all the wrong things. It was like,
It's like
it's like same password, 156 entries. I was
right,
like,
exactly.
oh, okay. So I'm on the path to getting rid of all that.
Yeah.
How's your day been? How you going?
Good. I didn't go to the office, as you can see. It's super hot.
That's right.
California's sending emails like every day. Please don't charge your vehicles. Don't run your AC. Don't do anything.
I'm not surprised. Well, yeah, you guys are getting the notices to turn off the power at like 4 p.m. and stuff too.
Yeah, it was 4 to 7 the day before yesterday, and then yesterday it was 5 to 9. They were like, please conserve power. And I don't know if you have like a smart thermostat, but they try to push the thing. They're like, oh, we're gonna change it to like 80 degrees, I think. At the top.
It's funny because that's like out here in the desert, at least, our natural sitting temperature for the summer is 80 degrees. Because right now it's 106 out. So like it doesn't matter what you do. If you come in and the house is 82, like it actually feels really good. And you just kind of get used to that. But I'm from the Midwest originally, so when it's 80, when I see a temperature that says 80, I'm like, that's a little warm, and especially inside the house. And then I crank it down to like 71, and my wife gets pissed.
Yeah, 71's pretty. That's like pushing it.
I like it cold.
Yeah, I think I usually do like 74. I think is what my AC is. It doesn't get very cold though, or it doesn't get very hot usually, except for recently. So it's been fine, but yeah, it's like that top of the afternoon starts really crushing it.
Yeah, no, totally. Do you guys, how hot is it over there now? Is it, you guys in the?
I think it's only, let's see, it's only like 80 something, maybe not even. Actually, I lied. It's only 69, so I shouldn't be complaining. But it's gonna be in the high 70s soon. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish. I wish I could go back to being in the 70s again, but I don't wish to be in the Bay Area.
Yeah. There's.
I don't want to live in California.
I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do really, because they're pushing this all electric cars thing, which was already unreasonable because it sounds like, I don't know, there's like a lithium problem, right?
Yeah, there's not a lithium shortage. Well, technically, I guess, yeah. So it's a lithium shortage in the fact that they cannot mine enough. Like there's a lot of it in the earth, right? But they can't mine. They don't have a current supply right this second to meet the demands that they're pushing for. I think it's by like 2030 or whatever, of having, I think it's like 75% electrical EV vehicles as a daily use driver. So, I mean, yeah. So I think there's only like what, 6 lithium mines in the world.
I have no idea.
So it's I was reading about it yesterday. It's a really interesting thing. Basically, everybody wants an EV essentially, but there's not enough material to make the batteries.
Yeah. And we've also got this thing where, we don't want to build any nuclear plants, but
which is sad.
We don't have the energy to do anything here. You can't have like everybody charging their cars and running their AC and telling people to conserve energy. Those three things are incompatible.
No, right. I mean, the consumer side is obviously, charge your vehicle, charge your phone, use the power in your house, blah 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 blah. But then, like, unless every house is fitted with solar, and it's only banking inside of a battery and the house, it's not pulling from the grid. I mean, you can lessen obviously the load on the grid if you use solar, but I think there's just way too much demand, and I think that until we get some kind of renewable source that's actually potent enough, I don't know how we're going to be able to meet it.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like we could build some kind of nuclear plant inside a rock somewhere
Yeah.
and just be like solved. I don't know.
I agree. Well, I think it was California. I don't know if it was USC or if it was who, but they successfully made fission.
Oh, yeah. Well, for like half a second.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
successfully made fission.
Yeah.
But then now I guess somewhere in Germany or in Europe they're working on the next step, which is to be able to house said fission and keep it going constantly.
Yeah.
So like I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Either A, we have nuclear fission as a power source, or B, we explode and everything dies. So
True. Who knows? I mean, it does seem like we're one step away. We're one click away from hopefully solving everything.
I agree.
Ish.
Are you gonna hop on that Cyberpunk 2077 new patch?
I don't know. Maybe. My problem is I have ingrained in my head what I was hoping the game would be as I was hoping and praying for the release. And now I can't get it out of my head. And so I go to play it and I'm like, I wish it was.
Well, at least they fixed all the clothing now, so you can actually like look how you want to look instead of just being a giant rainbow that's running through the sky.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. But when do you ever see what you look like?
I'm saying, outside of mirrors, you really don't see yourself that much. But
I mean, I'd be all about it. Like if it was third person, I'd probably I'd play it like GTA. I would just like run around and make my character look cool.
Did the mods that we found before not suit your fancy?
No, they're like really janky.
Crap.
Because it's just not, it's not made for that. It's like
agreed.
I don't know. Someone was telling me like the question is, was that a budgetary decision where they're saying, look, that we need to cut these animations in half or more, right? Something like that.
No, I mean, yeah, I could totally see that happening.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It was someone's opinion that it wasn't. Like they were saying, like, no, it was probably a deliberate design choice where you want to make the rooms seem small or like the right size, So like when you're in these interior spaces, it feels more immersive. I mean, I guess I could get it.
Than anything else.
Yeah, I don't know. I really wish it was.
I'm interested to see. So I ended up playing it, right? So I got the LG C2, and I was and I've got 3090, so I was hoping I could probably at least pull the FPS at 4K, right? So
right.
I go in there and I turn off everything to basically maximum, and like it goes to like 33 frames per second. So I was like, oh shit, all right. So crank down some of the stuff that obviously isn't going to change much, and then I turned down the what was it, the ray tracing. But even still, like, it looks so good. It looks really, really good. I think it's one of the best looking games I've played in a long time.
Nice. Wait, what game is this?
Cyberpunk.
Oh, Cyberpunk. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks beautiful. Even on, to be honest, like release day, I thought it still looked amazing. I turned everything up. Actually, I was waiting for my 3090 card on release day, and I initially installed the game on like a 2080, I want to say, and then or 2080 Ti, and then I played it and then switched the card out to the 3090, upped all the graphics, and it was amazing. I mean, the game looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it does. I was I think it's between that and what did I just play? So I've been playing Cult of the Lamb.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you were telling me about that.
It's such
I
a
looked it
fun
up.
game.
It seemed
It's-
very cartoony. I don't know.
It's super cartoony, but holy crap! It's basically it's like a mixture between like any type of dungeon crawler slash roguelite, and then also a dark Animal Crossing.
Okay.
Because basically you are the leader of a cult, and so like you can come in, you can create doctrines, and you can make rituals. So like one of the rituals is like to ascend. So basically you can take your old
Okay.
members and basically ascend them, or you can just physically go up and sacrifice them. And then there's like a summoning circle where you can turn some of your followers into demons that will follow you through the dungeons and help you in combat. It's so weird. And then there's obviously like you have to feed them, and then you have to create like farms and stuff like that. It's a really interesting it's a really interesting dynamic. I think it's a really fun game, and the music is amazing. Like it is a straight banger.
It's like an indie game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's published by Devolver.
Okay.
So, I mean, they got a pretty good name on the back of it. I can't remember who is the actual creator of it. Cult of the Lamb. It is Massive Monster is the developer, and the publisher is Devolver.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I hadn't seen anything about that game until you said something. I even checked it out.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Let's see. Right, check the sketch.
I'm literally doing that right now. I'm about to hop.
Like, what time is it?
Yeah, we got football starts tomorrow, so work's been absolutely
Oh yeah,
crazy.
football. My grandmother's all in on football. She's
Oh,
watching
dude, yeah,
it.
we just launched in 2 more states, so like this year should be huge. Yep.
Nice.
All right, but I'm gonna have to pop out, and I will get back to you in a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna end and come back in a bit. Good football.
Good football started this weekend.
guys chatting.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's true. I think NCAA started our last Saturday, right? So, not surprised. Yeah, it was a pretty big week for that. And then I think it's only going to get much more now that NFL and NCAA are set up to be right one after another.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go.
All right.
Bye.
I'm gonna try this again later. All right, see ya.
How the hell do I get out of here?
And I don't know. Alt F4.
Oh, there it is.
All right.